All right, so we got a lot to discuss today, and the main stock is going to be QuantumScape, but I do want to do a quick recap on what went on during the market. So first things first, if you do find value in these videos, let's hit the sub and let's hit the like. Let's get into it. So let's talk about the main actor of the show today, which was AMC, which pulled a light 100% on the day. Absolutely insane. One thing I want to talk about with AMC is look at the volume traded today. That's about 200 million on what the current outstanding shares is in the market. Just crazy amounts of volume. Apparently, there's margin calls happening. As you guys can see, look at this crazy spike over here. And right now, what I'm expecting to happen is we see some consolidation around what could be the $60 to $70 level. So you can imagine a lot of shorts probably entered in positions right now. If we could expect them to enter positions at 70, enter positions at 80, 90, 100. And as this continues to happen, because people cannot believe that AMC is trading around $62 or whatever it is, they're going to continue to short and they're going to continue to get squeezed. So as long as people continue to hold and people are buying in, this stock will keep going to the upside. One thing I also want to talk about is there's most likely hedge funds fueling this run to the upside, like buying into it. So let's go into also the option chain. And one thing I want to talk about is look at all these options that are going to be expiring in the money. We could see a potential gamma squeeze end up happening come Friday close if all these options do close in the money. So it's just going to be a crazy ride for AMC. As we can see after hours, we continue to go upward. So I like where it's holding right now. It's doing really well. And comes AMC comes a group of other stocks that also did well. For example, Skills did good, Workhorse did good, Palantir had a great day, Nokia did good as well. Plenty of other stocks, but the main one I want to talk about today is going to be QuantumScape. And from the previous video, if you guys didn't watch, we're talking about the descending wedge that we're expecting a breakout to come from. So as you guys can see, this is the descending wedge, and we had a retest yesterday on the resistance, and now we saw the volume start to kick in and a nice candle to the upside. So now what's going to happen with QuantumScape and what do I expect to see in the short term? Let's get into it. So first things first, I do want to talk about how QS was mentioned in the Seeking Alpha article, which is investors' eye most shorted stocks right now for potential AMC melts up. So as AMC continues to go upwards, we could expect these stocks to continue rallying. So keep an eye out. QS was named as one of them. We also have a Space, Revlon, many others, Clover. And now let's get into what exactly is the short interest looking like on QS. Could we expect this short squeeze to happen? It's possible, but with momentum, we could see it happen. So right now we're looking at 23.83% on the float. The float right now is 140 million, and 33 million is being shorted as we speak. That being said, also looking at the moving averages, we closed above the 9 MA and the 21 MA. So I really like how we closed today, very bullish. I do want to see a full candle close above the 50 MA though. That's when a full candle close above the 21 MA. That's when I'm going to double down on my position, because right now we saw it close fully above the 9 MA. Let's see it happen with the 21. So right now QS is very well set up. Let's look at the MACD on a 4-hour. We're above the 0, and now we're seeing a nice convergence to the upside, a nice rally. And one thing, look at this. We have a resistance around a $31 mark. So we're most likely going to be testing this level probably come tomorrow. And if we do break out of here, this $31 level, we could see a run up to the 40s. So also looking at the 1 day as well, is the RSI is well set up where it's not like we're overbought or anything. We're pretty much neutral at the moment. Look at the MACD. We saw the cross happen around the 25th, and now we're seeing a nice bullish run to the upside. So I really like where QuantumScape is heading right now. And also looking at the weekly, as you guys can see, we got the full candle above where we had the resistance line for the descending triangle. So my overall price target for the next month or two is going to be $40 to $50. And if we do see a squeeze happen as well, we could see that run up to the 60s, 70s, You know, looking at the 4-hour chart, we're having crazy swings back then. You know, these are some wild swings. We would go up like $10, $15 in a couple of days. So QuantumScape moves a lot. You know, it's a low flow stock, so we can expect nice movements to happen. That being said, I really like where this is heading. Do keep in mind, the fundamentals isn't really there, and obviously, this is a speculation stock. So do be mindful of the money you put into the stock, because at the end of the day, they're not going to be producing nothing to 2024. However, any news or any discoveries that they make impacts the stock tremendously, causing huge upside swings. So I'm going to drop the video off at that. If you guys did find value in it, drop a like, hit the sub.